I do apologise for the shitty quality of my video. My laptop's quite shit. Well, I love my laptop, but it's shit. And I don't really have anybody that watches, and I don't have regular viewers that watch my videos, so I just... Do you know what? Let's just be that random ginger that bitches and complains on the internet with bad shitty quality. I'll be that one. And shit's awful hair. I'm going to do a video on how to keep a woman happy. I'm joking. It just... I hope this video sort of explains why women are so... Alright, the first thing, attention. As women, we need it. Now, you guys, you probably don't. I don't know if guys do, which would be awesome if there was a video that says that. But we feel like if you're not paying attention to us, you don't really care. And that really annoys me when my husband doesn't pay attention to me, and it's just like... Meaningly, what I mean by paying attention is, know what we're doing during the day. Pay attention to our hair, if we've changed it or, like tied it up or whatever. Just notice that and go, this looks so sweet. The way we dress, what we're doing for the day, all those little things. That's what I mean by paying attention. Because as I said, if we don't really get that sort of bit where you don't notice our hair, our clothes, our makeup, I don't really wear makeup, but our jewellery, we feel quite neglected, that you don't really care about the way we look, and I know most of you guys love us no matter what, because I know my husband loves me no matter what I look like. I can look like a piece of shit and he's still like, you're so cute. But we still, no matter how much you tell us that we look okay without makeup, we look okay with our hair up or down or coloured or not, and we look okay without the earrings, but we still sort of need that attention to make us feel beautiful to you guys and to make us feel like you do care. Another thing is video games. Okay, I personally don't mind if my husband plays video games, but it gets to me when I used to visit him, he would play from the morning up until night. That would be like 9-10 hours a day. And that is taking the piss. Like, we could have done something during that day together, but you'd rather sit down and play your video games. Again, that just shows that you don't really care. That you care more about your video games than your significant other. Me and my husband, we've come to a compromise because, as I said, I really don't mind if my husband plays video games because it's his downtime. So we've agreed that when he gets home from work, we sit down, we eat for about an hour, and then he plays video games for a few, like 2 hours, and then we go out to do something, or we sit down and watch a movie together. We've agreed on that one because I don't want to be there for 10 hours sitting on the couch watching him do something that I'm not, I like my video games, but we have different tastes in video games, so I don't really want to sit on my ass and watch him play a crappy video game that I don't like. And I'd rather be out exploring the world than sitting in. So if you really want to sort this out, just tell your girlfriend, like, look, babe, I really need my video games like you need your Channing Tatum posters. I don't know what other girls do that sort of annoys men. I don't know. I don't really have many female friends, as you probably can tell. But, just go like, look, babe, I really need my video games. It's my wind down time. But tell you what, I'll play an hour and a half. Even if I can't save it, I will still play an hour and a half and I'll turn it off and we will watch movies together. It doesn't even have to be an hour and 30 minutes. It could be less, it could be more. But make sure that you tell her, and, and that 2 hours is up, and she goes, babe, it's been 2 hours, you turn it off no matter where you are in the game. And I know, it's infuriating when you can't save the game when you need to. I have been there, and it's a pain in the fucking arse that you can't save it. But, do you know what? It makes that girl feel special that you're willing to lose where you are just so you can hang out with her, and then you guys you do what you want, you know, you go out, obviously. I can't really tell you what to do with your life after video games, but you know, and that makes her feel special. Also, what's really sweet is when you buy her little random things. I don't care about jewellery. Jewellery is something I don't really care about. I love, you know, I know I've got my rings and then I've got my necklace that my husband bought me, and that to me, that's enough. You know, I've got my little piercings. Okay, I do like piercing. It's a bit hypocritical. I don't care for crystals. There we go, and diamonds. These are basically it. My wedding rings, and then there's a few crystals in here, diamonds in here, but that's it. What I mean by buying her little gifts is like maybe a magazine or ice cream, like take her out for pizza, buy her, you know, say if there's a top she really loves but she can't afford it, surprise her with it, you know, you do what you can, and that really brings a smile. You know, if she's been hinting off about flowers, she send her flowers, and if you know she's having a really shit day, you know, having even just a single rose and a little note, do you know what, I'm going to start crying here, I'm so passionate about it, but that single rose and that little note saying, I hope your day gets better now that you've seen this, I love you, do you know what, that just instantly changes everything. I know when my husband used to do it for me, like, he'd go out to school and he'd go to work, and then I probably wouldn't get to see him until about 10 o'clock at night, and he'd always bring, you know, just like a little, it'd be a bag of sweets, candy bags, or, you know, just a Coca-Cola bottle, and, you know, because I'd be really upset, and he'll come home, he'll come to me and go, I got you this because I knew you missed me, and that's it, it's just like, oh, I love you so much. You don't have to go to the extreme and buy her $1,000 or £1,000 necklace to make her smile. You know, a flower from the pound shop, or, you know, a flower for 50p and a little note telling her how much she means to you. That's enough. Mornings. Now, women, especially on their time of the month, aren't very good with mornings because, you know, they probably wouldn't be able to sleep properly because they're in so much pain. And, you know, if they're anything like me, when I sleep, there aren't hardly any painkillers there to sort of soothe me. Make sure, if you're there with her, you know, just sit with her and rub her back or rub her belly. Mine is the belly rub. I love belly rubs. You know, and just tell her that she's going to be okay and everything's going to be fine and she's not going to die. And tell her how much you love her, and then, you know, just let her sleep, and then when she wakes up, make sure there's something there to sort of cheer up, even if it's a good morning beautiful, because when you're in your time of the month, you feel like shit, you really do, you feel like a bag of shit, like your stomach's out here, and you're fat and heavy, and you know what, you can't move, and of course you're sleep deprived, so all you want to do all day is sleep, but you can't, so just a good morning text, like, good morning, babe, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever had in my ever life. in my life. Thank you so much for being my girlfriend. Do you know what? That could just take all the pain away. A great example for me was I was having a really bad day at work. I think I kept messing things up, even though everyone was laughing with me. But when you mess things up and you're on your time of the month, you know, you can feel shit about it. Anyway, I got home and my husband, he went, hey babe, I know you're probably having a really shitty day. Just to let you know that you mean everything to me, and I'm so proud that you're my wife. I love you so much, and I hope that this makes it all better. And do you know what it did? Everything that went bad for me that day and made me feel like shit, it went. So, just tiny little messages like that. And always be surprising with her. You know, be random with her. Like, you know, if you know she's got the day off and you've got the day off, don't tell her that you're planning something. You just randomly take her on a road trip. Or you randomly take her to the cinemas. You know, if my dog could take me on dates, I'd be spoiled. I'm joking. That's bestiality, incestuous. My dog's my brother, okay? So don't judge me. # YOLO, whatever else people say. Hashtag. I hope my video made sense, and I hope it sort of opened your mind, because all these little things makes a woman more happy. You know, it makes a woman feel special, and it makes a woman feel less naggy towards you if you remember the little details like birthdays, Valentine's, anniversary, you know, and if you remember her favourite show, and you know what, as much as you hate her favourite show, you still sit there and you do it, because that girl will still, because I did it with my husband, you know, I'd still sit there, even though I absolutely hated sitting there watching him play video games, I'd still sit there and I'd watch him. No matter what, you know, except for I'd fall asleep half the time. Okay, I remember we were playing Minecraft on his Xbox. I bought him an Xbox. Yes, I did. I kind of regret that, but not because his parents have it now, and I feel quite, oh yeah. But I did. I bought him an Xbox, and oh, his little face is so cute. It was just like, oh. He was so chuffed, and that's his favourite thing to tell everybody. Oh yeah, my wife willingly bought an Xbox for me and Dead Space. Even though she doesn't like it, she still bought me one. It's his favourite thing to say. But I remember one time he played the Minecraft game on the Xbox, and he was so proud. He managed to build a little island, and, you know, had the farm and the strip mines and the police cells, and he was giving me this grand tour. He woke me up, and he went, babe, look at this. I've made this island completely for you, so when I'm at school or work, you can play it while I'm away, and you can add to it. And I went, okay. And he gave me a grand tour, and he was giving me this, and he was so sweet. I feel so bad. He gave me this grand tour, and halfway through that grand tour, I fell asleep. I've never fallen asleep before. I've always, you know, I've never knocked out tired. I've never done that, because normally I can keep myself going until I actually decide, okay, it's time to sleep. But I just zonked out, and I woke up about 30 minutes later. That was it. I woke up about 2 hours later. That's such a jump. And I had this bad dream where me and his sister tried finding Joshua, but we couldn't find him. And I started screaming and screaming and screaming, and it got so intense in my dream that I woke up screaming for Josh, going, Josh, where are you? Where are you? And he was like, I'm here. What are you talking about? I'm here. And you know what? Bless his little heart. He came and he sort of stroked my head and rubbed my belly until I calmed down. And he was just going, shh, it's okay, it's a dream. I will never run away from you. I know, it's just so adorable. And one quick sort of thing also, another quick story. It was my second visit to see him, and I was asleep on the couch and he was playing his video games as usual. And I was having a dream that we were in his house and murderers were coming, and his mum, because you can hear people move from his mum's bedroom, his mum and dad's bedroom, and I heard the floorboards creak in my dream, and then Lisa screamed down, well, didn't scream down, just like, Joshua! She was like, Joshua, whispered but shouted to take the dogs out. I screamed waking up. I was like, so I'm like, oh, that sounds so wrong. And again, he just sat down with me and, you know, kept me calm. And that's another thing, you know, even if it's childish to you that your girlfriend or wife texts you saying she's had a nightmare, she feels, because I'm that sort of person that doesn't really like to show my emotions, but my husband is the only, you know, I feel comfortable with my husband saying that, look, I'm really scared, or I've had a nightmare and I'm really upset, can you comfort me? And, you know, if you do comfort her, and if she does show you this, then she's really comfortable with you and she really cares about you. So all she wants then is for you to go, it's okay, baby, don't worry, I'm not going to let anything hurt you. And you know what? You're going to get laid. I'm joking. I hope this is a really good insight. If not, do you know what? It probably isn't at all a good insight. But that's how I sort of work, and that's how I know a few of my friends work. Attention and being there is key. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't, then oh well. Okay, and keep the love. Adios, amigos. Adios.